and it's a direct pathway to permanent residency. How sweet. Okay, and you are not restricted. You don't have to be a doctor, you don't have to be a nurse. If you are a butcher, if you are, a plumber, a restaurant, a restaurant manager, a server, a mixer, whatever it is, whatever trade occupation you fall under, whatever skilled occupation you fall under, there is an opportunity for you.
Hi guys, welcome to Next Step with Cherry. So if today is your first time seeing my face, my name is Cherry and I'm a Nigerian immigrant living in Sweden and Portugal. And today we are going to talk about Canada. We know that when it comes to working in Canada, finding job in Canada, I know that a lot of you have been complaining that those employers does not respond, this, that, and maybe they don't want people outside. I bring to you good news. And this good news is that there is a new program that allows employers, 4 provinces in Canada, that allows employers to employ from outside. And the main thing is that these employers pay for the license that will allow them to employ from outside. So that means that they will surely respond to you if you meet the requirement of those jobs. And that is why we have our sister today once again, so that she will tell us about this program and how we can apply, where we can apply. There are lots of jobs that these employers have already putting out in 4 provinces in Canada. And we are going to know why these provinces and then how you can go about it. So without wasting much time, we will go to the introduction. Please, can you introduce yourself once again to us?
Thank you so much, Cherry. It's always such an honor to be here with you on the show. My name is Funke Shuyi. I'm also a YouTuber. I'm based in Canada. And today I'm going to be discussing with you a very special program, as Sherry has earlier mentioned.
Okay, so we are going to go straight to that. But guys, remember to like this video, click the like button, and also share this information to all of those people that are looking into moving to Canada, because this covers a lot of occupation: construction, plumber, barbers, tailors, and also nurses, dentists, a lot of them. So we are going to dive right into it. Please, can you tell us about this program? I heard that it's AIP program. What is it about, and what kind of occupations are in this program?
Okay, so the AIP program, AIP basically stands for the Atlantic Immigration Program, and basically this program was rolled out to cater for a lot of job vacancies in the Atlantic provinces. And we all know, when it comes to the Atlantic provinces, the aging population over there is extremely high, and a lot of people frown at going to places like that because they feel it's more or less at the outskirts. But trust me, when it comes to cost of living, when it comes to, doing your business and thriving in it, I think it's a wonderful opportunity for a lot of foreign workers. And I think it's something that you should take advantage of. So yes, there are lots of job opportunities, and some specific employers have been given the mandate, to source for foreign workers to occupy all of these positions. So as Sherry has mentioned, you have caterers, you have tailor, barbers, plumbers, and you also have the white collar jobs for doctor, architects, cut across all the, NOC from tier 0 to tier 4, and everything is well covered. So if you are also a butcher, you just want to, go on there. I'm sure by the end of this video, Cherry is going to share, the link where you can find the jobs that are available. And this is a verified website. This is the website belonging to the province. So you can be sure that, it's a no scam zone. And then you put together your resume properly and your cover letter with your fingers crossed. I'm sure you'll get a call for an interview, and you take it on from there.
Okay, thank you so much. So now we've known that these employers have paid so much money to get their license to hire people outside. But then who exactly is eligible for this program? And is there any age limit? Can I move with my family? Is there what are the requirements? What do they really need?
Fantastic. So the good thing about this program is that, number one, there is no age cap. Okay, it's open to a lot of people. In fact, was it not 2 weeks ago I read about a story about a man who was I think he was within the age bracket of 49 to 50, and he got a job offer, and he landed as a PR with his entire family. Okay, and the job offer was more like a managerial position in New Brunswick, to be very specific. And which just tells me that, even if you are above 50 or almost 50, there is an opportunity for you. I had spoken about this on my channel. So in case you're not following me, head over to my channel, VOCATIONAL. I spoke about, how you can actually move to Canada, if you are 50 years of age and above. This right here is an opportunity for you to actually look at applying for some jobs in any of these 4 Atlantic provinces. And the 4 Atlantic provinces includes Nova Scotia, Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick. Those are the 4 provinces that, makes up the Atlantic Immigration Program. And to be eligible, if you have your certificate, all well and good. If you have your diploma, if you have your BSc, that's your degree, whatever certification you have, so far it has been verified by the educational, assessment body, you are good to go. So you do not actually require to have a degree. If you have a certificate in any of this trade, that is more like you having your foot in the door. It's open to a lot of foreign workers, not minding what part of the world you come from. So far, you have a minimum of 1 year of full-time experience in any of this field, then that qualifies you, to apply.
That is really good, guys. So you can hear it. I know that a lot of you have 10 years work experience as a construction worker, a plumber, code banker, finance, accounting, IT. So these 4 provinces are looking for you. So how can we apply? Do we need job offer? How can we apply to this? And what are the rest of the requirements that we probably will be looking forward to?
So the first thing is that you want to get a job offer handy. I know a lot of people frown at this, but trust me, people are getting the jobs, okay? And, there are lots of materials online where you get to see how you can, prepare a Canadian resume or a Canadian cover letter. You can check this out on my channel as well. You get to see all of these things. So far, you can put together a very good and detailed, concise, resume, and that highlights your skills and your qualifications and your work experience. And I think you're actually good to go. So don't frown at you searching for jobs. So once you get the job offer, the employer goes ahead to apply for an LMIA, which is a labor market assessment, document from the government. And that document basically gives them the go ahead to, hire that foreign worker they have chosen. And basically that just shows that, okay, within the province, we couldn't find a suitable person to fill up this gap. And of course, with the aging population, and they actually need foreign workers. So a lot of all of this LMIA application are usually approved, by the government. And then once they do that, they give you a copy, and then you can use that to apply for your permanent residency straight away. So you go ahead to submit your PR application. And once this is ongoing, on the flip side, because you have a job offer, you can just right away apply for a temporary worker visa. That is a work permit that allows you come in and start that job that you have gotten a job offer on, and you can start working while your PR processing is still ongoing. And before you know it, you receive your PR card and you become a permanent resident. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity. And when it comes to the lead time for permanent residency is usually between 6 to 12 months. Okay, but the good news is that as soon as you file in your PR application, you can quickly apply for a work visa, and that takes a very, very short time. And before you come here, you work while your PR application is ongoing.
Thank you so much. So what are the documentation that we might need for the application of this visa or the PR?
So yes, it's always important. I always tell people, please, there are some important documents that you just need to have handy, so that when opportunities like this come your way, you don't miss out on it. So you need to have your IELTS. I know we really don't like hearing the word IELTS English, but if you put yourself in the shoes of the employers, right, they just need to know, they need to see something, a certificate that verifies that you can actually communicate effectively. So if you can get that done, please get that done. And the CLB for all of these provinces is CLB 4, CLB 5, which, if you ask me, you actually do not even need to read to achieve a CLB 4, a CLB 5. Okay, but I think it's something that is very attainable, and I think it's something you should invest in. The second document will be your ECA. So if you have a trade certificate, if you have a diploma, if you have a degree, if you have a master's, please endeavor to please endeavor to assess your educational documents. And then some other document that you may need for the PR application is a police certificate, just to show that you are not a criminal, and you have good standing with your current place of residence. Yeah, and that's it basically.
Okay, so guys, you've heard it. So the first thing that you're going to do first is that you will start looking into this program, and then you start looking for job. So as you're looking for job, applying for job, make sure that your CV is accurate and is giving what it's supposed to give, and then you can start applying. So
Yeah.
along the line, if you don't have your IELTS or your CLB, it's called CLB because in the previous video, a lot of you asked about this exam. So she has also made videos about that. Also, the assessment of your document, she has made video about that, and she showed like how you can, where you can upload and everything. So you can check her channel if
Yeah.
you've watched you here. So the last thing that we're going to ask is, how is this program different from, because Canada has a lot of programs. So how is this really different from other programs? And is it like more of job offer or more of they want foreign workers? Why exactly did they open this program?
So yes, I think this program is a very unique program because number one, there is no age limit. There's no age barrier, and it's a direct pathway to permanent residency. How sweet, okay? And you are not restricted. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a nurse. If you are a butcher, if you are, a plumber, a restaurant, a restaurant manager, a server, a mixer, whatever it is, whatever trade occupation you fall under, whatever skilled occupation you fall under, there is an opportunity for you. And I think this is just fantastic because most of the employers in these 4 provinces are on the lookout for foreign workers. Okay, and I think it's just for you to go on there and strategically start applying for jobs, and definitely, fingers crossed, you get an invitation for an interview. And another thing is for you to ace that interview by letting them know that this is your work experience, this is what you're qualified in, and that you can actually deliver the job if you're given an opportunity. And by God's grace, you will be given a job offer, and that's it. After that, you start counting days to land in Canada. So there are a
Mhm.
lot of perks, and I think it's something you should take advantage of.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, this is the end of the video, and you guys have heard about this program and everything that this program contains. I know that you might be having some sort of discouragements about the previous, maybe you've been applying and all that, but this is a very unique program which employers are specifically looking for people, foreign workers. So
Yeah.
this is specifically made for you. So you need to have the mindset that you really get that job through that way. So I'm going to keep all the links in the description box so that you will go ahead and do your research, make your CV perfect, and start applying. Thank you guys. If you've watched to here, please remember to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your friends that are looking for ways to move to Canada. And you can also go to our channel. She has a lot of videos about Canada. And I wish you guys good luck. Hopefully we will see in Canada one day.
Yes. Bye.